we have these polylines here. Now it's time we add two markers. That is one going to be the pickup marker, and then at last it's going to be the destination marker. So here we have this class, this function that is create icons. We have these icons for pickup, for destination, and for car. Now it's time that we create markers. So before we create markers, we will go to the screen, that is book a ride screen, and here animate camera. Here let's take a look onto the camera position, and its pickup location. So it's ride request provider, pickup location, latitude. Yeah, it's good. Here we will create a function that is going to be update marker, and let's go with the codes here. So marker, pickup marker is going to be marker, and here marker ID is going to be marker ID, and the marker ID is going to be pickup marker. Then position is going to be lat long. So it's pickup marker. So pickup location dot latitude, we have to add null check here. Then here it's going to be pickup location dot longitude. We have to again add exclamation for null check. Okay. So here it says argument type string can't be assigned to a marker ID. So why is it so? Marker ID. So here we have to add another parameter, and it's going to be an icon. So let's make it pickup icon for map. Okay, let's save it. We have an error here, and yeah, marker is going to be ID. Yeah, it's good. Now let's go with const. We will add a comma here, and let's save it. Okay, so we'll copy it, paste here, paste here. So the second one is going to be destination marker, and it's going to be drop location, and here it's going to be drop location. Okay, so the third one is car marker. So I think here is a bool here, update marker bool. So we will only create if update marker bool is false. If update marker bool equals to true, then only we will create this car marker, else not. And here we will go with another if case. If update marker bool equals to true, then we will loop this function, await and here will be future dot delayed duration const duration seconds, it's going to be 5. Okay, and here it's going to be asynchronous function, is going to be await update marker. Okay, so here this function needs to be asynchronous, so we will go with async here. Okay, let's save it. And here we will go with right marker dot add pickup marker, right marker dot add, sorry, it's going to be add drop location. Why it's showing drop location is destination marker, sorry, destination marker. And here inside if case we will go with rider marker dot add car marker. Okay, now at last we will go for notify listeners, and we are good. So here we will do another thing. We will clear the entire marker. So rider marker dot clear. Okay, now let's save it. So we'll call this update marker as soon as we lands on this script. So there is another function which we do need to update here, is that get fare. So we have to display the fare of like types of vehicle, fare for types of vehicle. So let's copy these variables, and by default the fare of all of the vehicles are going to be 0. So we will create a function naming it get fare. Okay, and another function is going to be make fare 0. So here we will just copy the variables name, paste here, make them 0, and notify listeners. And here we do have this get fare. Here we will introduce fare for different kind of vehicles. So let's have a look onto it. So base fare is going to be some kind of like base fare. So if you just go for a trip request, this is the base fare. Then we do have one kind of vehicle, that is Uber Go distance, Uber Go, then Uber Go sedan, then Uber Go Premier, then Uber SUV. And we are charging in 3 different parts. One is going to be base fare, then another is going to be kilometer, like every car has different price per kilometer, and then we are going with like time, how much time we will be traveling with that vehicle. So we will go with first, that is Uber Go fare equals to base fare plus, then comes Uber Go distance, Uber Go distance per kilometer into, so here we will go with double dot parse, then comes up then we have to go with direction details dot distance in meter divided by 1000. Then we have to parse it dot toString. Okay, so here we might do have some errors. The property distance in meter can't be accessed because receiver may be null. Okay, and there comes, we have passed this one. So we have removed this null check here, and then comes Uber Go. Then we have to go with distance Uber Go duration per minute into, we have Uber Go distance per minute. Then I think so we will go with time. Let's have a look onto here. Here the time is in duration. Okay, it's in int. Okay, so it's going to be direction details dot duration divided by 60. So basically it's in seconds, so we will convert it to minutes. Now we will add brackets, and the property duration can't be accessed because it receives may be null. Okay, we have added a null check. Now a value of type double can't be assigned to a variable type int, so we will add a bracket here dot round. So what this round does is that it basically, if the number is somewhat like that 11.9, it will round it to 12. Okay, let's save it. Let's copy this one. We will be having 4 types of vehicle: 1, 2, 3, 4. So here instead of Uber Go, you will be going with Uber Go sedan fare. So here it's going to be Uber Go sedan distance per kilometer, then distance. Okay, Uber Go sedan duration per minute. Okay, then comes up next, it's going to be Uber Premier fare equals to Uber Premier distance per kilometer. Then here it's going to be Uber Premier duration per minute. And at last we will be having Uber XL fare equals to Uber XL duration distance per kilometer, and then Uber XL duration per minute. Okay, we do have the price for 4 of them. Now we will notify the listeners. Notify listeners. Okay, so here we do have update marker, and here we do have get fare and make fare 0 update marker. So as soon as this function calls, like as soon as we call this decode polyline function, we want to make sure that we call update marker, get fare, and make fare 0. So we will go to this one, that is context decode polyline. So before that we will go with context dot read write request provider dot make fare 0. So make sure you are calling the make fare 0 first, then context dot read write request provider dot update marker, and at last we will go with context dot read write request provider dot get fare. Okay, so now the next thing is, like, whenever we lands on this screen, we want to make sure we give a sliding widget, and there all of the vehicles and prices will be noted down. Okay, so now let's restart our application and have a look onto those markers. So here we have missed a function, like missed calling a function, that is create icons. So we will go back to select pickup and drop location, and before we update marker, we need to make sure that we call create icons function. So we'll paste here dot create icons, and then we will call update marker. Let's save it and let's restart our application, and we will click on where to. So here we will go to QUA to the mina. Let's close this, and here it's going to be red fort, and it's going to be QU TAB Kutub Mina. And okay, so here also we don't have the marker going up. Let's have a look. Why is it so? So it says null check operator used on null value, pick up icon from map. Okay, we will go for create icons, image configuration, if destination icon equals to null. Okay, we have made destination icon, we have made this icon, that is okay, pickup icon from map equals to null. Okay, so everything is good. Let's create a marker here and let's have a look onto it. So if we want to just go back to previous screen, what we will do, we will just create a back button here. So let's go and create a back button, book a right screen. Here we will wrap the Google map with stack column. Yeah, it's instead of column, it's going to be stack. And after this Google map, we will go with container, and it's going to be height, it's going to be 5.h, width it's going to be 5.8, and decoration is going to be box decoration. Border radius, it's going to be border radius dot circular 5, and color it's going to be white. Let's import the colors package. Then child, it's going to be icon, icons dot arrow back, color it's going to be black, and size it's going to be 4.h. Let's save it, and here we do have this icon. Now it's time that we wrap it with a position widget. From top it's going to be 3.h, and from left it's going to be 5.w. Let's save it, and yeah, it's good. So let's make it from top 4.h, and let's save it. Okay, we will wrap our container with inkwell, and here on tab we'll go with navigator dot pop. Okay, let's save it, and here we will pop this one. So if I just click here with the mina and we just click here we are in create icons. Let's have a look like what is the thing that's going wrong here. Okay, so it's not null, it's not null. Okay, so I think we have to restart our app and have a look onto it. So we are getting the error that marker is null because till the time we were executing update marker, this execution of this function was not done. So what we will do is that we'll copy the name, paste up here, and here we do have this code. We'll copy it and we will execute this code as soon as we land on this screen. So we will paste up here. Let's save it. And okay, let's come back. We will now click on this. Let's uncheck this one. And here we will go with red port. So now let's test the app. We will go for red port. And here we have red port here. Now we will go for Qutub Minar. And let's have a look. Okay, we have this icon of green icon here, and we have another icon. Okay, it's vehicle icon, so it shouldn't be the case. So let's save it up here and restart our app. So there might be some kind of typos going on. So previously this was destination icon, like this car icon was destination icon, and it should be car icon for map. So let's save it. Let's choose where we want to drop. We want to go from red port. We want to go from red port to Qutub Minar. And here is our green mark. And here is our red mark. This green mark indicates our pickup location. Red mark indicates our drop location. And it's great.